writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Also, irgendwie habe ich wieder das Gefühl, wir sind hier irgendwie Night Falls in dieser Serie, oder Night Springs heißt das, glaube ich, ne? Night Springs hieß die Serie.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh!
Hey!
Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Also, der hat ihn in die Lodge
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Na dann. Also, wir haben den Typen geschlagen, weil er uns in die Lodge eingeladen hat und wir vermutet haben, er hätte was damit zu tun. Ist natürlich kein so ferner Gedanke jetzt. Aber da gleich auf ihn reinzuprügeln und das auf dem Polizeirevier ist natürlich auch nicht sehr intelligent. Insofern, naja. Alles zu. Bucktooth Charlie. Ach, das ist der Bucktooth Charlie. Ich hatte mich schon gewundert. Ich dachte, das wäre ein Clown, aber das ist ein... Heißt das dann Backenzahn? Bucktooth? Keine Ahnung. Ich kenne nur Bugs. von Kneten her, nicht die mit G. So, ein kolumbianisches Mammut. 14.000 Jahre alt. Naja, gut.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
All right, wait here.
Also, wenn wir weiter so rumspinnen, meint er, kommen wir ins Irrenhaus. Ich denke, das meint er mit Funny Farm. Schon mal einen Kaffee gefunden, das ist gut. Hier geht's nicht raus. Aber anscheinend gibt es hier auch nicht wirklich eine Rezeption. Und ich denke, das da vorne ist Max, oder?
Easy there, boy.
Oder das da auf dem Boot. Der
Hey,
Hund ist
Rusty,
Max.
right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Ja,
Max
finde
is
ich.
still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Right. Gut. Also irgendwelche.
Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Also. Irgendwelche Trottel haben hinten den Hund in eine Fußfalle laufen lassen. Darüber hat sich der Typ ein bisschen aufgeregt. Er ist immer noch der Meinung, wir sind total komplett plemplem, haben unseren Kopf geschlagen und irgendwas ist mit uns los. So, wir haben das Eincheck-Formular. Naja, ich bin ja nicht so ein Fan davon, irgendwelche Sachen auszustopfen. Und das Gute müssen wir ihm hier bringen.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Ah, ich hab das schon.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Na dann, auf.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Okay, also direkt darunter, alles klar, das ist ja nett.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Also, der denkt, wir sind wirklich irre und er möchte unbedingt, dass wir ihm irgendwie, weiß ich nicht, was beweisen, dass das stimmt, weil er ist der Meinung oder hat gesagt, wir im Prinzip sind ja, haben ihn über Homöopathie aufgeklärt und nach dem Motto, wo es keinen Beweis für gibt, das ist Schwachsinn und get the keys and get to the car. Die Keys habe ich, glaube ich, schon. Dann gehen wir jetzt mal zum K.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo! Achoo! Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again. Achoo!
Ja.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Ah, das ist mal ein netter Ausblick. Also, er möchte unbedingt eigentlich mitgehen.
Yeah, you go ahead and do what you have to do. I'll be fine. Alone, but fine. In a cabin straight from a horror movie. Real funny, Al. Real funny. Ha ha! Thank you. I'll just sit here in the dark till you come back. Or until I get eaten by a grue.
Nee, also das Licht lassen wir ihm an. Wie schon gesagt, er will eigentlich mit, aber wir haben gesagt, der Entführer wollte unbedingt, dass wir alleine dahin gehen. Und ja, das machen wir jetzt auch. Und ich werde jetzt noch zum nächsten Checkpoint. Hier kann ich nicht raus. Und da dann mal eine kleine Pause machen. Aber also ich sag jetzt, der Teil hier, der war relativ angenehm. Das war ja Entspannung pur. So, wir könnten uns sogar hinterm Haus nochmal umschauen. Dann hätten sie die doofe Tür auch aufmachen können. Oh. Ein kleiner Jacuzzi oder ein Whirlpool. Und hier haben wir wieder einen Brunnen. Das ist ein interessanter Brunnen. Ist anscheinend schon trocken. Oder mit Erde zugeschüttet worden. Wer weiß.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Lock the door now.
Woher haben wir jetzt unsere Knarre? Weiß kein Mensch. So, da haben wir wieder eine Manuskriptseite. Schauen wir uns mal schnell an.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Gut, dass der Barry, ja, ist klar, ne? Jeder würde, wenn einem das irgendwem erzählt wird, dass er auf irgendwelche komischen Schattenwesen ballert und die umbringt und, weiß ich nicht. Ich glaube, ich hätte auch, ne?
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them. And they had Alice.
Cool, eigentlich hätte ich nur... Okay, das sieht so aus, als ob ich da sogar lang gehen soll. Funktioniert denn der Wagen nicht? Oder warum nehme ich den nicht? Ich renn mal kurz einmal zurück. Aber dann scheint er ja nicht zu funktionieren.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Alles klar, also ich soll wirklich laufen. Gut, gut. Gut, das zu wissen. Aber wir kriegen gleich schon wieder Besuch, wette ich. Windchimes. Ah, guck mal da. Haben sogar Licht. Ein Schrank. Ammo. Ja, gut, dass wir hier sind, in so einem Hinterwäldlerkaff. Die haben alle Munition im Schrank. Das ist gut.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Okay, also, die haben über das Deerfest gesprochen. Der Doc, der will nicht mehr so da an den Start gehen beim Sackhüpfen oder Sackrennen oder was weiß ich. Und Fishing Contest macht er ja auch nicht mit. Und das freut die anderen. Ist ja gut, Jungs. Hazard. Also, hier kann man leicht runterfallen. Ist ja nichts gesehen, außer dem Kaffee. Hier werden jetzt wahrscheinlich noch ein paar Sachen passieren. So, in den Trailer kommen wir nicht rein. Ja, in dem Haus hat es schon mal besser ausgesehen. Ja, das ist doch meine Art, Türen aufzumachen. Nicht gut. Hier haben wir nichts drin. Und hier haben wir wieder eine Episode von Night Springs. Und ich sag's mal so, ich mache jetzt eine kleine Pause und dann ja, nehmen wir die auf. Und dann fangen wir mit der Night Springs Folge das nächste Mal an. Adios.